State your name, age and the date for the record, please.
Robert Woodley, 22. It's currently the 12th of December, 2018.
This is your second interview with us, is that correct?
Yes, I was 9 or 10 the first time, I think. There were these holes appearing in the park, occasionally spitting out blood. No one knew who or why or how, and then you lot came along.
That is what you stated in the case file.
You know, that place has been a building site ever since. No, nothing's ever been built there. Lots of security though.
That is not why you're here today, correct?
No, you're right, there's something else.
Where are you currently living?
Well, since leaving uni, I haven't really stayed in one place for very long. Every now and then I go and visit my parents. They're just happy that I'm doing something with my life and not filling my body with drugs. I get my optimism from them.
Do you take many drugs?
Not anymore. I used to during sixth form in university, but some stuff happened with my friends and I don't want to go through that. Not today. Times have been hard. Some days are really difficult, but I'm surviving.
What are you here to tell us, Robert?
At 13, I met a girl called Lisa Parkman. She'd just moved house about 4 minutes away from mine. We got put into a lot of lessons together. We weren't exactly best friends or anything like that, but our friendship circles overlapped enough that we'd sometimes walk home together. This was mainly because, well, her friends were either at clubs or we'd be just walking home from town. It was nice being around her. She was a very nice person.
What did she look like?
She had dark auburn hair, long and messy. At 17, she was unusually tall, maybe 5'9", 5'10". She had emerald green eyes. Her skin was soft, apart from her fingertips, because she played so much violin. She loved playing violin. She loved to dance. She loved to walk through the woods in the rain, usually without a coat. She painted me once. A portrait for art. It wasn't really good, but, well, she painted me in a purple room. Purple's my favourite colour. I only told her that a year or two before. She was good at stuff like that.
Were you and Lisa ever in a relationship?
No. No, we're only ever friends. But I have to hold on to as many small details as I possibly can. Because I don't want to forget her. Not like everyone else.
What happened to Lisa?
So on Tuesday, the 3rd of December 2013, Lisa disappeared. She didn't run away and she wasn't abducted. She disappeared from memory. No one could remember her. Not her friends, her family, no one. It was like she never existed. She even disappeared from pictures. But I remember her. I'm the only one who does.
Is this when your drug habit started?
No. You see, that was the escalation. I'd been experimenting a couple of years before, but Lisa's disappearance turned it into, as you said it, a habit. It reminded me that I could control what I felt, what I knew. I was smart about it when Lisa first disappeared. I'd seen enough films to know that talking to everyone about Lisa would be a one-way ticket to some institution. At first I thought it was some cruel prank or joke, but her parents aren't that funny or cruel. I did mention Lisa to some people when passing them, but they had no idea who I was on about. There was this one stupid thing I did. It was the night of my last exam. I drank a lot. And there was other stuff in my system. I went to Lisa's parents' house and I started shouting, screaming, saying how they were awful people for forgetting their daughter. I gathered enough of my senses to leave before anyone could see it was me. But rumours get around quickly, especially since the fact that I spent that night on a park bench.
Have you ever considered that she didn't exist?
Of course I have. I mean, what's more likely? Everyone in the world forgot her, or she was just made up in my mind. I've given it a lot of thought. Sometimes I start to believe the voice in the back of my head, the one telling me that I've got something wrong with me. That's another reason why I increased my drug use, to block that voice out. But there's one thing that I've been holding on to for 5 years. The painting, the portrait of me, the one with my favourite colour. And in the bottom left-hand corner there's a signature, L. Parkman, Lisa Parkman. It proves that she must have existed. It does to me, at least.
You say that she disappeared in 2013. Why bring her up now?
I wasn't going to. All the memories of Lisa was going to be stashed away in my mind forever. I wouldn't even be talking about her now if she didn't reappear 9 days ago.
In what sense, reappear?
Reappear in the sense of being back with her family in pictures again. Reappear in the sense that she's the exact same age as she was 5 years ago when she first disappeared. It's quite literally like she never left, like no time has passed for her. And all her friends, who are now 5 years older, well, they all speak to her like nothing's changed, like nothing's happened. But she doesn't remember me. She doesn't remember me.
But she is able to remember everyone else.
Yep, perfectly. I've only spoken to her once, the day she reappeared. I was careful when approaching her, just in case. I said, "How have you been doing?" And she replied with all the pleasantries, how she was sorry that she hadn't been in touch. But it was obvious to me, she had no clue who I was. Even with strangers, she was so nice. The worst part is that no one remembers me and Lisa ever knowing each other. After that, I started not stalking, trying to see if she would let her guard down, let something slip. I don't know. I'm just waiting for her or someone else to realise that she can't be 17 if she was born in 1996, that her room was covered in dust for 5 years, that she painted a portrait of me, someone she apparently has never met.
What are you hoping to find out?
I want to know if it's me or her. I want to know if I'm going mental or if she's doing something. Because my Lisa wouldn't forget the painting. My Lisa wouldn't forget me. I've only got one thing to do. To put the painting in front of her. To put it in front of her face and make her tell me why she painted me. And if she doesn't know, then I guess I'm the one in the wrong. And in that case, I'll actually go and talk to someone who might disbelieve what I'm saying. Like you lot.
You know you can talk to us again if you'd like.
Once was enough for one lifetime. Twice feels like I'm meddling with stuff I'm not supposed to. I'll let you guys look into it. Do your own research. I don't know. I just thought to talk to you in case something happens. It's been a pleasure.
Before you leave, can you tell us about Rebecca?
Rebecca?
She is your sister, correct?
No, she died a long time ago.
It seems she came back and then disappeared over the summer.
I hate people so much.